Hey, what is up, viewers? And Israel fan Patrick Bryan YouTube video, and this is episode 5 of Discernment with Bars. And today's verse comes out of Acts 17, verses 10 through 11, and it reads, As soon as it was night, the believers sent Paul and Silas away to Berea. On arriving there, they went to the Jewish synagogue. Now the Berean Jews were a more noble character than those in Thessalonica, for they received the message with great eagerness, and examine the scriptures every day to see if what Paul said was true. And that's that verse means. So this morning, let's get into it. Time for the Royal Rangers recap. Now, we didn't have Bible study last night, but don't worry. That doesn't mean I'm going to just abandon the Royal Rangers recap. So we're going to start Matthew 9. And starting verse 35 through 36, 35 and 36, let me read this to you. It says, Jesus went through all the towns and villages, teaching in their synagogues, proclaiming the good news of the kingdom, and healing every disease and sickness. When he saw the crowds, he had compassion on them because they were harassed and helpless, like sheep without a shepherd. And now we're going to go to 2 Samuel. 2 Samuel. And in 2 Samuel chapter 12. Chapter 12. Or not chapter 12, chapter 23. In 1 Samuel chapter 12 or 23. You can also find this in 1 Chronicles 11. And what we're going to read about in 2 Samuel 23, this is David's mighty warriors. And this is the end of this is David. He's looking back at a little bit of his history. And in 2 Samuel 23, starting at verse 3. Now, I do want to, starting at verse 8, this is the only verse. Now, I don't really know these names, so I do apologize if I mispronounce these names, because these are very difficult to say. Let me read this to you. Verse 8. These are the names of David's mighty warriors. Joshab Basebeth. A Talcomanite was chief of the three. He raised his spear against 800 men, whom he killed in one encounter. And that's all for the verse portion of that sermon. And then one of the notes was, we need to have the eyes that Christ has. And Glenn's talking about unity of the Spirit. So that's all for that portion. So I gotta tell you guys something. I'm gonna tell you guys in a moment. I got something cool I want to share with you guys, but I'm gonna share that with you guys in just a moment. Just want to say a little bit of what. So yesterday, somebody on Discord sent me a message, and we did hit 100 subscribers. So thank you all who subscribed. So you guys know this is the I have one YouTube channel. It's NS Pittsburgh Line Railfan. So, excuse me. Basically, this NS Pittsburgh Line Railfan. This is content of this is of trains and also of Bible verses. Train Simulator also comes in there a little bit as well. Well, somebody messaged me on Discord, and he basically gave me some advice. And I don't want to say his name because I don't want to embarrass him or offend him. But he said, let me find it. I'm going to read a little bit. He basically said, hey, trying to give you some positive criticism. You got a great channel going, but if you're looking at gaining subscribers and growing your channel, you might want to create a second YouTube channel for your Bible studies and separate Bible and trains. Your channel name is considered misleading, and for people looking just for trains will be turned off if your videos are flooded with non-train videos. And so I was thinking about it yesterday, and I was like, I agree with what he said. So I got a new YouTube channel, and the YouTube channel name is Bible Verses Only. And basically, this channel is going to be focused on only Bible verses, whether they're from a StreamYard live stream standpoint or from a regular YouTube video standpoint. And basically, And basically, so this is going to be the channel for Bible verses, and that's what I want to tell you guys. Before I continue with this Royal Rangers recap, I just want to read you a verse in. Oh, this ain't right. Give me a moment. This is gonna refresh. All right. So Matthew 2, verses 10 through 11. Give me a sec. Sorry about that. That was my train clock whistle going off. So Matthew 2, verses 10 through 11. It says, "When they saw the star, they were overjoyed. On coming to the house, they saw the child with his mother Mary, and they bowed down and worshipped him. Then they opened their gifts and presented him with gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh." And if you guys are wondering what star they're talking about, they're talking about the Christmas star that they saw. They saw a star in the sky. Excuse me. I don't know if there was this Christmas star that I guess it was the Christmas star. I'm not sure, but yeah, they were overjoyed because they found the star, and that's going to lead them to Jesus. And why would what would it be a Royal Rangers recap without a little fun? So yesterday there was this video I saw on the school website, and it was a really fun video. So it was so let me give you guys a little backstory behind it, and then I'm gonna read you the lyrics to this interesting song. So it was supposed to be a regular faculty meeting at the school at the high school here in Williamsburg, and the principal was there, the guidance counselor was there, but none of the teachers were there. But then the principal started going, and he's like, "I know this," and then he starts on the 12th day, and then he goes and starts the 12 days of Christmas. But there's a twist to it. It's not on the first day of Christmas my true love gave to me. No, they changed the lyrics. It's instead of that, it's on the first day of virtual my teacher said to me, and it was a really fun song I watched. And if you guys ever listen to the 12 Days of Christmas, you know that they don't count down. They don't start with, on the 12th day of Christmas, my teacher, or not my teacher, on the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me, whatever it was. They basically count up. And then they basically count up from 1 to 12, and then once the 12th part comes, then it counts down. Well, what made it really fun was, basically, what made the song so cool was that instead of just the 12 days of Christmas, it's the 12 days of virtual. And, first day, second day, third day, fourth day, fifth day, sixth day, seventh day, eighth day, ninth day, 10th day, 11th day, and finally 12th day is basically all the advice for students that have to do with virtual learning. And I really loved the virtual learning, the 12 days of virtual. It I posted it on Facebook, and then I was like, well, maybe this video should be on TV. And so I asked a show on Channel 10 they have on at 4 o'clock. Asked them, told them, I sent them the video on Facebook Messenger, and then one of the people from that show sent me a message back, and they said they were going to show it in the beginning. So then at 4 o'clock they showed the video, and they didn't show the whole video. They didn't show all 12 days of virtual. And I'm gonna read you the lyrics. This is really fun. This is it. This is the last part of the song. I'm gonna read this to you. On the 12th day of virtual, my teacher said to me, "We can't wait to see you. Let's just blame Canvas. What does that sound? Take turns for speaking. Submit, don't share. I want to stop glitching. Questions, send an email. Are you still there? Turn on your camera. I can hear a thing, I think. "Hey, check your planner and get on the Zoom or Google Meet." And it was a really enjoying song. If you guys want to hear it, I'm going to put a link to it down in the description. I know I didn't put it yesterday, but when I get a chance, I'm going to put the link to this particular video down in the description so you guys can listen to it. And that's going to do it for this video. And happy Christmas Eve to all of you watching. And thanks for watching. Till next time we meet again, viewers, in every way, God's way is always the best way.